Shares of Herbalife, the nutritional supplement company, had their best day ever today. Shares shot up more than 25%, and that's despite a billionaire investor promising to deliver a, quote, death blow today in his longtime battle against the company. Trouble is, that didn't happen. Kate Kelly has the story.
Hedge fund manager Bill Ackman took another big swing at Herbalife today and seems to have missed. Investors in the nutrition supplement company, which sells healthy shakes and encourages better diet and fitness, partly through member-organized clubs, sent shares of the stock way up, even as Bill Ackman, who runs the multi-billion-dollar hedge fund Pershing Square Capital Management, described it as a criminal fraud that targets the poor. In a 3.5-hour presentation, Ackman revealed having spent $50 million to probe Herbalife, among other things by hiring a team of researchers to go undercover at Herbalife clubs from Queens, New York to Chile. Their key findings? That a training program used by Herbalife has targeted low-income people, many of them in the Latino community, and that it costs participants an average of $3,000 before they become bona fide product sellers, something they achieve through required attendance at club meetings and forced purchases of products they may or may not want to consume.
When you run out of countries, you got to have new methods. And you got to go deeper and deeper. And when you run out of middle-class people, you have to go after people who make $2 a day, because there's $13 trillion of revenue there.
But the presentation even seemed to have the opposite of its intended effect, driving the stock to a 6-year high. The reason? Investors were expecting an even bigger and perhaps less nuanced revelation. The day was certainly a win for Herbalife, whose chief financial officer said in an earlier interview that Ackman misunderstood their nutrition clubs.
I'm not worried about the substance of what he has. There's no doubt that he's missing the real analysis, the real research. This is anecdotal. It's very propaganda-based. I'm not even sure he completely understands clubs, but we'll listen. What he's missing is that fundamentally, we've got millions of customers that enjoy the product, that use the product. That's indisputable.
Either way, the nutrition supplement company remains a closely watched market battleground. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kate Kelly in New York.
Now, a lot of investors may not know it, but there is a good chance that many of them have money invested in Herbalife stock. Here's a list of all the big mutual funds with significant investments in the vitamin supplement company. Virginia College American Fundamental is a state-run 529 college savings mutual fund, and American Funds NVIT is an insurance fund only available through a variable annuity.